I already really liked public speaking, but I always got very nervous just before I would have to do any type of presentation, pitch, anything. So I really wanted to push myself and get used to speaking in front of people. And especially because I knew my biggest struggle was that my heart would start beating faster. I would get really nervous, but once I usually say my first sentence or two, then I'm fine. But I really wanted to push myself and get used to it. Advanced was really fun because once everyone has at least the confidence to speak in front of people, it's really fun to try different types of exercises and different types of public speaking. We did this one exercise where we had to wear this white mask in front of our face so you couldn't even see our emotions while we were speaking. And I'm a very expressive speaker. Like even now I talk with my hands, my face also does a lot of things. So it was really interesting speaking without this medium, which I didn't know I relied on when I actually gave a speech. So I really enjoyed the live classes because of course when you're going to be giving a speech, you're in a live setting and you kind of play with the audience as well when you're actually speaking in front of them. In an online setting is very different. So more than half the classes for the advanced public speaking class were actually live. But I think there was a period of time in the transition where everyone didn't really know what they were supposed to be doing. So there was a bit of a break before we did some of the classes online to finish off the degree. I still enjoyed it, but it was more difficult to really get back into it because a lot of the people, of course, I was stuck in lockdown in India. And just because of the different time zone and everything, it was just more difficult for me to really get as much out of the final stretch of the advanced public speaking course, unfortunately. I would much rather speak in front of people than record myself, because even though it still makes me nervous before speaking in front of people, I know I have one chance. So it really pushes me to better do my best. But somehow when I was recording myself, I would say a sentence and then mess up on that sentence, and I would just say the same thing like 10 times. I had multiple videos of that assignment where I'm just trying to say the same thing over and over again because I couldn't just let myself go. If you just have one chance to do it right, you somehow find the motivation to do it. But if you have endless retakes, it takes much longer. Yeah, definitely. In my experience, the UREX talks have been one of the highlights of the entire program because it's so interesting seeing the different topics that everyone decided to work on and how because obviously they started with some particular thing as well, it's why they took the course. So it's really nice seeing all of these people come together and talk about really random topics. You also get inspired and you also learn something, so it's really nice. Informative, challenging, and how do you say that when you're pushed out of your comfort zone? Informative, challenging, and fun.